Join us on the journey this week as we discover a surprisingly charming area on a next to nothing budget. We continue to find roadside surprises all week long. Aren't you glad we stopped?
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Have fun.
Have a good night.
And pie. This is a cute little place right out in the middle of nowhere. And then Cody has a little interaction with the bee friend. He likes you.
No, he likes my beard. Welcome back, everybody, to Lawton, Oklahoma, and welcome back sunny weather. I'm so glad all that horrible, rainy, stormy, tornado stuff is over with. We've been enjoying the last couple of days because the weather's been really, really nice. And here we are at Lake LATONKA, if I'm saying that right. Obviously, the water's a little bit too cold in November to get in, but this is a beautiful little area right across from our campground. We do have the Fort Sill base just about 20 miles down the road here. And today they are bombing like crazy. So just at FYI, if you come to the area, you're probably going to hear a little bit of military exercise noise, but not that big a deal.
The campground we're staying at's pretty great, and it's priced right for us. It's in the 30s. It's tax and everything, 30 a day, 30 something a day. I have to look. Maybe I'll put it right here. The geography has taken us by surprise quite a bit.
Yeah, you don't see many mountains and hills in Oklahoma, but this is kind of a hilly area. It doesn't really look like Oklahoma at all, but we're enjoying it so far.
Not the first time we've said that. We did find this park right across the street from us. There's a few really close to us. So although we're happy with our campground, I wanted to see what this one over here, because check out this view.
Yeah, these are nice little sites.
You are right off the water. Now, what I suspect is it's not full hookup, which may not be an issue, wouldn't have been an issue for us for a week. I wouldn't hate having that view right outside my RV.
Sometimes these city parks and state parks, I mean, a lot of times it's the spacing that I think is great.
So it looks like electric only, maybe?
Maybe on these.
They call it the East Lawton City RV Park. Here's the downfall. Here's where I get off the bus. I didn't know this was here until after we got here, which means it didn't populate on a lot of the apps that I use, the resources that I use.
They've got power for the two rigs out here. On this side anyway, I don't see any water. I did see a dump station.
It's really hard to find information on this, even after I knew it was here.
Yeah, there's no phone number listed on the sign or anything.
I looked it up. I'm sure you could just call and ask questions. East Lawton RV Park in Lawton, Oklahoma. So just something else to check out if you want to come to this area.
Yeah, if you've got a full tank of water, you're good for 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
The very few resources that I saw online had a range of price anywhere from $8 to 20s, early 20s, which part of that could be tent sites. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm telling you, it was not easy to find information on it. It's better just to look it up and call them. Blue technology, no joke, has been a game changer. The water's so delicious straight out of the tap. So for all of you, creators and non, that told us we were being ridiculous for waiting to put that filtration system in, I'll eat crow. You're right. We waited too long.
You guys saw where we had some tornado warnings and some close calls there. Well, that really hasn't stopped. We've had more tornado warnings since we last left you guys on that clip. And so Angela's been doing a really good job about keeping our bag by the door and ready to go. We thought we were going to have to bug out the other night. Ended up not. But I have to ask, babe, in the emergency bag, why do we have miniature candy canes?
I can explain. Candy canes, because what if their blood sugar gets low? What if you're stuck in there for a long time? I have this fear that trees are going to fall on top of the doors and us be stuck. Someone I know has blood sugar issues, and you're in there with a large group of people. I don't think it hurts to have candy canes. And what if I want a snack?
I mean, I think of a million things would be better for low blood sugar than a candy cane.
Admit that it was a good idea.
I admit that having something to eat's a good idea. I just don't know that candy canes are the thing. But more importantly, why did we bring the little tornado thing we bought in Oklahoma City? Why in the world would you put that in there when you think you're going to go bug out at a tornado shelter?
I could explain. You're in there with a bunch of kids. I saw it on the dresser when I was packing the bag, and I grabbed it. Quick thought.
So, okay.
Entertain, keep the kids calm. There were some really little kids in there with us last time.
So you've got little kids in the cellar because there's a potentially, or there is a tornado. And your way to calm the children is to let them play a game about the very thing they're trying to escape from.
Or maybe it lightens it. I don't know. I don't know what my thinking was.
If we're going to take children's toys, we're going to take non-traumatic children's toys.
It's always got an attitude about everything. Well, hello, Mr. Bull.
Hello, Mr. Longhorn.
We have some rain coming in over the next couple of days.
Surprise, surprise.
And a lot of the things that we're really excited to do here this week doesn't open until later in the week. Our strategy is to go grab these little bitty easy gets through the week before it rains and before all this other stuff opens up. Just about 11 minutes from our campground, there is a National Wildlife Refuge. We have bison and all sorts of animals, and it is free.
Free.
Hello, Mr. Bison Burger. Bison.
Bison burger, bison steak. They taste good, I'll give them that. Our ancestors were definitely onto something.
Nice, lean, high-protein meat. Mr. Prairie Dog.
There's several out there.
You're not supposed to be on the road.
Oh, look at all of them running over there. I like prairie dogs. This is really pretty. And they've got bathrooms, which a lot of places don't have. Look at us go. And nice wide dually spots.
Definitely come here. They have bathrooms.
I actually have room without sticking out over the edges of the lines.
Right here in the middle of this wildlife refuge, or right off the path, is a replica of the Holy City, surrounded by the Wichita Mountains. Religious or not, I think this is worth a sight because the cobblestone that they use, it's just absolutely beautiful. They do have some Easter performances here, different things. I saw a video of the eclipse here. That would be kind of neat.
Oh, that would have been cool, yeah. This unique attraction was constructed in the 1930s by the Works Progress Administration and designed to resemble Jerusalem during biblical times. Who's in jail now? Right where you belong.
Well, with all the tornadoes that happen around here, and this thing's still standing.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Hearts Across Oklahoma, dedicated to the men, women, and children who lost their lives in the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, April 19th, 1995.
The Oklahoma City bombing.
The Oklahoma City bombing.
You have the cutest little horns. Antlers. What do you call them?
Antlers. The cutest little antlers, I think is what you were trying to say.
I need to get this grass over here.
So we were almost out, and now we're going right back in because I spotted some elk. And I gotta go get them.
He thinks.
I know right where they're at. If they didn't run off, there was a guy behind us with kind of a loud truck, and I think he was glad to see me pull over to turn around because he was kind of on me. But
if we don't see one, it's definitely because they ran off.
So there's our longhorn steer, right where we left him.
For the third time.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, there's Mama Elk.
Oh, don't run, don't run, don't run.
Oh, you've done this. You did this.
There they go. there's Mr. Longhorn again, right where we left him. He might have moved a foot or two this time.
I think he shifted to the left. Not being a large area, you can spend about an hour just to drive the small Refuge road and stop off at the holy cities of Wichita's.
See the lakes.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to do in the afternoon. Like, I got off work, it's daylight savings time, which I hate. If I haven't mentioned that on film before, I hate it when daylight savings time ends. But it worked out really good for us because it was, 10-15 minutes up the road. We spent about an hour here and the sun's going down. So it worked out really good. If you're in the area, I'd definitely say check it out. It's a nice, free, and very peaceful thing to do.
Welcome to today's episode of Check Out This Name, Oh Cookie Town. So Cookie Town, one I stumbled on by accident because it's a fun name.
Not much going on in Cookie Town.
It's an unincorporated location, and as of about 4 years ago, had a population of about 6 people. Even the entire county has less than 5,000 people. It's really hard to find solid history on it, but as the story goes, back in the 20s, there was a mercantile here at this crossroads here, right where the sign is, which is pretty much the town or the whatever it is. And he gave cookies out to kids back in the 20s. And a family from Texas was coming through, got us cookies, and said, I never want to leave Cookie Town. And so that's the legend, how it goes, or at least what I read on a couple of articles. So take that for what it's worth.
Well, apparently the cookies weren't that good because only 6 people stayed.
Maybe the guy wasn't good at cookies.
But I think you go into the town and out of the town as quick as you pass the sign, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. There's a house and a church. Crossroads right here. There's a tractor here next to us. The traffic is really heavy around here. Really heavy. This is fun. It's a gloomy day. It's about to start raining.
Again, and it's going to rain for like the next 34 hours, it looks like. Like 3-4 inches of rain coming, so there's not going to be a whole lot going on tomorrow.
We decided to go tool around a little bit and go see Cookie Town. And there's been some trash talk going on about a pool table in the game room. Just saying.
It's going to happen either tonight or tomorrow night.
Cody's crying and sucking his thumb. It's because I beat him at pool. I don't know if
We
I've
haven't
ever
even played
done,
yet.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
No,
but...
you haven't. I might have let you win once or twice, but that's probably about it.
Oh. And we're out of Cookie Town.
Already out.
We found a drive-through something or other. Like some cool trucks out here. Ooh.
Oh, that was lightning.
I assume it's a drive-through liquor store, but they sell fountain drinks and we're going to see. Thirsty? Are you thirsty?
I'm not, but I kind of want to see what this is about.
Do I see ice cream?
I wonder if this is a dually friendly. This is kind of tight.
They have, oh, ooh.
Well, if you'll lean back a little bit where I can see my mirror, that would help.
I didn't really think through this, did I?
Nope. We're good.
This is a cool little place.
Interesting.
I don't even know where we're at. They have ice cream.
Yeah, that'll work.
He doesn't know how to drive through works.
You want ice cream or something?
Do I want ice cream?
Come check it out. Thank you, man.
For fun.
Have a good night.
And pie. They have shaved ice. They have candy bars and snacks and
They have
pickles.
something called Tiger's Blood.
Shaved ice. This is a cute little place, right out in the middle of nowhere. We're on Highway 277.
We are in Geronimo, Oklahoma, on Highway, what is this, 281? Is that 281?
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
They got food. I saw they had like a rough driveway. I saw they had like some chicken sandwiches and things of that nature.
Yeah, there's something here for everyone.
So this is Highway 281, Geronimo, Oklahoma. Good. Had dinner. It's gonna rain.
I had dinner. They had pies.
And crumbs to go with them.
I don't think that was
Watch the crumbs. I told you there's no there's no eating in the truck.
That crumb wasn't me.
Those are those things make so much mess for me to clean up. I just clean the truck.
Babe, if you didn't have a truck to clean,
I'd have a lot of extra time on my hands. I spent like 2.5 hours cleaning this truck up after that last round of storms. Every free minute I got, I was out scrubbing on something.
It's true. He doesn't have a lot. We are really excited about today. The big reason why we came to this area, we're going to go explore. But first, before Cody gets the rumbly tumblies and I could eat, because I can usually eat.
It's 11:05.
We found a restaurant that we were told was a must-do. And that's what we're going to do first and foremost. Here in the middle of nowhere is this Meers restaurant.
It's supposed to have some really cool vintage stuff on the inside, and they're supposed to be famous for their burgers. Oh my goodness. Now that was a treat.
Meers store and restaurant is definitely worth a shot. It's walking in, Cody was very skeptical because it's like you're walking in someone's backyard barn.
But you know, we went to a lot of places like that over time where from the outside it's like, but then we've been to some really nice looking places where the food was so or less. So I'll take a swing at anything. I don't care. I figure they got to pass health department standards to operate. So it was a win in my book. That was a really good burger, and it's Longhorn beef, which is interesting because a lot of places don't do that.
That place was so busy. We told her we hadn't been here before, and we should have taken a hint when she said, well, since you haven't been here before, go check out the history on the walls before everybody starts filing in. And I thought, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't take long. We barely got out. There were so many people filing in.
One thing to note, it is a cash-only establishment, but they have ATMs.
And we put our sticker and business card up, so if you decide to come visit, make sure you get a picture with it. It's by one of the ATMs.
We did get some reports from viewers here recently that they went out to Winslow, Arizona and tried to find our sticker, and that all the stickers on the wagon where we had it have been kind of scraped off. I don't know if they're painting it or what. So our sticker's no longer in Winslow, Arizona. Still recommend that you go there. But if you end up here at the Meers store and restaurant, make sure you get a picture by our sticker and shoot it to us because we love that stuff. You know, we have this repetitive thing where we go eat these ridiculous meals and then we walk and complain a little. So we're going to go do that now.
Cody, I see cars at the top of that mountain.
Yeah, there's a road for sure that goes up there.
Maybe afterwards we need to go see if we can drive to the top of it, see what's up there.
It's called Mount Scott, and there's a lot of people parked along the road.
There are.
Head northeast toward Mount Scott Road.
Life's an adventure, and eventually we'll get to the main event.
We got all day.
There's Lake LATONKA that we showed early on in the video, and our campground is directly behind it. Yeah, Mount Scott is 2,470 feet. Aren't you glad we stopped?
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is where I just love the engine brake. Just go down this steep grade and just let the engine brake kind of motor us along at 19, 20 mile an hour.
Although we have split these up over a period of time, all this is in one little area.
Yeah.
So you can actually spend a day and do all of these things.
Or most.
The most that we've driven this week is 20 minutes to the gym. Everything else is right here by our campground, and most of it's free.
So whether you want to come do it all in a day or a weekend, or you want to come stay a week and spread it out like we did, I think there's something for everybody here.
Sure. And Fort Sill also has a little historic spot and a museum. I can't remember if there was a cost to that or not. I'm thinking it was free, but don't quote me. We didn't make it there. We've made it just down the road to Medicine Park, which is this adorable little cobblestone town. Everything, even the houses and the businesses, all are made of this notorious cobblestone that you see everywhere. This place is so busy.
It is busy. Street taco place.
For a place that's in the middle of nowhere, this is surprising. There is a fine to remove a cobblestone.
Oh yeah, because I just go around stealing cobblestones all the time.
Here, I want to tell you. I want to answer your question.
$500.
$500.
So the fine for taking a cobblestone is more than the fine for jumping off the bridge.
There is an area where swimming is permitted. It's $3 a day per person. You can pay to come swim. We don't see that right now. We do see a lot of fishing though. Even the trash cans are cobblestone. Distracted again.
This goes to show you just how much rain we've had this week. This is not the normal way the water flows. You can see it's washed it all out. It's coming off the hill. There's still a lot of water down here.
I just accidentally ran into somebody's backyard. Sorry folks, sorry. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving coming up, hopefully with someone important to you. Have a nice day.
So we decided after we had so much to eat, the smartest thing to do would be to go to the Refuge house and have some local Oklahoma beer because we've got all this extra room.
This was a recommendation, local recommendation, but we were also told that we can come up here to the top. Some of these are Airbnbs, guys.
That would be cool.
That's an Airbnb.
I mean, as a rule, I don't hurt bees because we need them. But this particular bee is trying to get inebriated on my dollar. And I'm not a real big fan of that.
He likes you.
No, he likes my beard. Don't scare him and get me stung. Oh no.
Save him, save him. Oh, poor little guy.
Don't fall head first, buddy.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Go dry those wings off, hopefully.
He'll be fine. He may not fly straight after this, but he'll be all right. Well, he flew away. I don't know where he went, but...
Watch him come right back.
He's right behind you. Yeah. He's fine.
Fly free, little buddy.
He just had to take a minute and clean his little legs and wings off, and then he's like, okay, that tastes good. Let's go find another one.
There's a little bit of everything for people here, for the family. I know some family and friends that would love this place. We're going to tool around a little bit longer, and then tomorrow's travel day. So
we've got a few things to do.
A little prepping. We got a little fueling to do. And get ready for tomorrow.
That is fast fuel. So we just filled up with our open roads. So today here at the Loves in Lawton, Oklahoma, the pump price is $3.14 a gallon. We bought it for $2.91 a gallon. And that ended up, we weren't quite empty, so that ended up saving us, after the 10% program fee and the 15-cent pump fee, it ended up saving us about $4 on this tank. And we weren't even doing a half a tank. Earlier this week, I came in here and bought 27 gallons, and we saved $16.85 minus the 10% program fee. So right here, just what fuel I bought this week, we've saved about $20, which is kind of nice. And we're able to use our Open Roads fuel card at the diesel pump, so if we had the trailer on, it'd be nice and easy. It is a little bit tricky when you go to get this all set up. I actually had to call and ask for some help because I couldn't get the card to work. Once we got past that, I went to a Love's in Oklahoma City that never would let me fuel. It seems to work great down here in Lawton, but it's, you know, put it in, tell them what you want, put your control number in, and pump. I did make a mistake today when it asked you, do you want DEF, diesel, reefer fuel, or both? I hit both. And then once I got done pumping diesel, it wanted me to pump reefer fuel, which I obviously didn't need. So I had to walk inside and have him cancel that transaction. But still kind of learning it. It's a little bit different. It's kind of like you're learning to get fuel all over again. But I do love the high pressure pumps. I mean, you can pump 20 gallons of fuel in a hurry. Happy with it so far. I do still have upside because there are some places where Open Roads isn't accepted, especially smaller towns that don't have truck stops and things like that. So I'm using upside when I can't use Open Roads. I'll keep a running total on this and keep you guys posted as we go along as far as how much we're saving, how the program works for us. We're not ambassadors of that program or anything like that. It's just something that people suggested to us, so we wanted to give it a shot. One thing to note, if you're using Upside or Gas Buddy or something like that, you can double dip. Like when I'm in Arkansas and I go to Casey's, I can use my Casey's rewards and get a little money, and then I use my American Express credit card and I get cash back for that. With Open Roads, it ties directly into your checking account, so you're not able to double dip with your credit card. The savings so far have been big enough to where it completely offsets, and it's way better than using a credit card. But that's just something to think about. If you try to stack up those rewards like I have in the past, maybe a little trickier, but still, again, from what I've seen thus far, the Open Roads discounts are a lot better than anything else you're going to get with a credit card reward or something like that. A lot of people have suggested Mudflap. I've looked into that. When I looked at it, it said that you had to, have an app on your phone and get a code and take it inside and have them turn the pump on. I'm too lazy to do that. I'm here to swap my car, get fuel, and get on down the road.
We did have a viewer that said Mudflap was starting to accept some stuff at the pump. So I don't know anything about how that would work, but we are going to take that advice and circle back around and take a peek at it a little bit later and see if that ends up being another app to add.
Yeah, and another interesting thing to note with the Open Roads fuel card, if you're at a truck stop that has DEF at the pump, you can get it. I was going to do that back in Oklahoma City, and I was looking at the prices, and I found it's actually cheaper just to go to Walmart and buy SuperTech DEF for about $9 a jug. It's a little cheaper by the gallon just to buy it that way. However you want to do DEFs, however you want to do DEF. But I know a lot of people personally that use SuperTech DEF without any issue. I asked a lot of people online and forums and stuff like that, and everybody kind of had the consensus that one DEF is just as good as the other as long as it's clean and not contaminated and the percentages are right and it hasn't been frozen and it's not too old and all those other rules that go along with DEF. So to the extent that it's cheaper, I'm probably just going to run SuperTech DEF until I have a reason not to.
Someone make me feel better and tell me that you did not know that DEF is hog pee. Or what's the official term for that? Urea?
Urea.
It's pee.
It's hog urine. Or that's a main ingredient of it.
Make me feel better. Oh, little babies. Little babies.
All right, guys, I think that's going to about wrap it up for this one. We're going to get into some travel day prep, get all of our to-do list done so we can get ready to go tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys on the highway.
Bye, guys. Let's forage for coins.
Yeah, we did get some reports from... Choked up. We did get some reports from... Trick is making sure first we have the right card for one, control number. There's so many questions to answer. Do you want a receipt printed inside? No.
Would you like a massage?
Nozzles removed. It's like learning how to pump fuel all over again.